Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. Today we are on our let's make or mass make. Still haven't been able to do a mass make too much. My mass has been like 2. I have to work on that. But today we're going to do a let's make. And all we're doing here today is we're going to be using this almost basket weave that I did. Oh my gosh, guys, I looked at this after the fact. I really need to, don't ever buy a basket from me if I said I wove it, because there's too many places. Like here I went over 2, 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 here I went, I don't know, here I went over like 1, 2, 3, like 3 or something. Don't ever buy a basket from me. In any case, a lot of it's going to get covered. And I think unless you really scrutinize it, you probably don't notice. Now, when I cut it, it got a little like wobbly and wonky and things. This was an experiment for me. And like I think I said in the video when I did this, I would probably next time, I like the diagonal. I would probably next time though use wider strips, and I would start differently. I would set it up differently, so I didn't have to kind of figure it out as I go along. And I would try to make sure that all my strips were actually even. Sometimes they were wider on one end and narrower on the other, which gave me a problem. I've been trying to find places where things like this aren't completely glued down. I will probably find more as I cut them. So I'll just kind of go back with the glue and kind of stick things down. So this was, like I said, this was a 12 by 12, which is probably not the way it was. I don't know how I had it, but anyway. This was 12 by 12. I only just simply cut it in half, 6 inches, so that I could fit it in my little bucket. My original thought was I was going to make 4 tags and use these bunnies, even with the smaller bunnies that I had. And these came from, let me tell you where they came from. These, where is it? Here it is. It came from Strudel's Shop Company. So STRUDELS Shop CO. And it's called Flower Bunny, I think is what it was called. I dropped something on the floor. I'll be right back. So that was a new shop for me. So I thought they were really cute and very spring-like, perhaps Eastery. I'm not one that makes like an Easter journal per se. I would do a Christmas journal, but other ones for like single day holidays where you just really kind of celebrate on the day, I don't know, it just isn't quite for me. So, but doing things with bunnies and, you know, ducks or whatever little things and flowers could be a very whimsical springtime journal for me. So that would be kind of a good idea. I may use these. I don't know. These are just backgrounds that I did with overlays that I had. I might use some of that. It just depends. So instead of doing tags, what I thought I was going to do is do perhaps some tags 3 by 6. I may do a few pockets. I may do a couple of belly bands. We're going to kind of look at how we want to cut this out. Okay. And then these little words over here are from Happiness and Crafting by G. Kerr. I'm not sure which kit it is, but that's where these came from. G. Kerr's Happiness and Crafting. So I've got my glue here in case I'm going to need to, and I know I will, glue it down for some reason. So I think the first thing I want to try to do is to get a belly band. And since most of my pages are going to be like 8 and 8.5 inches high, depends on what page I put it on. I think I want to go for 8.5, because I can always cut it down if I want it on a shorter page, but if I want it on a longer, you know, taller page, I obviously won't be able to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of move these guys to the side here, and I can use my little chopper and hopefully it'll work for me. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to actually just mark, because this is a small cutter and it doesn't go past 6 inches. So I am just going to come here with my ruler and go to, if I can get this to sit straight, there we go. I'm going to go to 8.5 inches, which is right about there. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. And move my glue back. And we're going to go in here and we're going to cut this. Now at 8.5 inches, this is going to leave me just about 3.5 inches, which is an okay thing. I'd like to try to trim this edge because it's not even. And since I've got a little room to play with here, I can even go, let's say, to 3.25 and just kind of trim this straighter. I think I did. That would be nice. Okay, so that makes a nice journal card, okay, or a tag, we'll see. Okay, then what I'm going to do here is cut something for a belly band. If I, let's say I do 2 inches for a belly band, and this would be how much? 6. That leaves me, it's a little over 6. That leaves me like 4 inches. Okay, so let's go to 2 inches here. Actually, let me go. Yeah, let me try to trim this just a little bit. Okay, because it's not exactly straight. Glad my chopper is working a little better today. Okay, so then we're going to go this way 2 inches. If I can find 2 inches here, here we are. And give myself a strip for a belly band. Okay. So this is the tag, or it could be if I cut, which I think I will, because I like the idea of the diagonals here. Of course, it's going to open up all kinds of holes, but that's okay. And then we have a belly band. Okay. And then this is, how big is this? It is almost 4 inches. It's like 3 3/4 inches. I think that would be okay. I'm trying to think. 3 3/4. If I took it down to 3, how much does that leave me here? It could be a narrow belly band. I may need more ornaments, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's a narrow belly band. And then what I'm going to do here is go about 4, let me see how big it is that I've got left here. Get my ruler. 4 1/4, that would be good. So we'll go 4 1/4, and that'll give us 2 pockets. Okay, get that up there. 4 1/4. Okay, so we have 2 pockets, and you can see I'm going to have to glue there. A tag, either a narrow belly band, or I could put it on something, or like a little tuck, and then another belly band here. Okay, already I've got all of that out of this. And then I think what I'm just going to do with these is go ahead and cut them into 3x6s. So I'm going to go to 6. And then I'm going to go to 3. Okay. And then I'm going to go to 3 again. That might have shifted a little bit, so that tag may be a little crooked. I don't know. Aha! The last one. The last one, and it's got to mess with me. Okay. Go ahead and just chop that. It may not be straight, but we will figure it out as we go. If I make these into tags, I can cut that off, right? So is this actually 3? It is, yeah, just a hair narrower, but that's fine. That is fine. So we've got some tags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes, but that's fine. Tags, a couple of pockets, and I can make even some of these into pockets if I wanted to. And a strip and another strip. All right, so let's get rid of this. Put that down there. And let's go with, let's start cutting, let's say, I don't have a, let me see if I can do it with something like this. I don't have one of those nice little, you know, let's cut the corners like this kind of thing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I am not good. I did do this once before. I did try to do it. I don't know where it is. And when I tried to just hold it up against the tag and cut, I kept cutting the template. So I just started drawing the line and then cutting on the line. That's what I did because I'm not that coordinated. So let me get these things out of the way, whatever those are. Oh, I know what they are. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. You know what? I'm going to do it from the back so that it's easier for me to see. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be, I think it's going to be too wide, you know, to make the top too narrow. So I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to do it a little smaller. I really don't need the pencil, do I? Not here. I'll do this a little smaller. Okay. Let's see if I like that better. Smaller. There we go. Yep, I think I'm going to like that one better. Okay. So go ahead here and draw my lines. 1 and 2. Then I'm going to come back and I'll just cut them all at the same time. So that's that one. Go ahead and I think I'll cut from this end. I really need to trim this. I'll cut from, let me trim this first. Doesn't look quite even for me. So get that out of the way. All right. Good. Okay. That looks pretty nice. All right, small one. Here we go. Get that up there. All right, and then this way. Okay. All right. I'll worry about doing these later. These are pockets and all right. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the side and we'll work on these first and we'll see what we can do. And I'm probably going to take like some little tufts of lace or something, that away. And maybe put a little lace under it or something, I'm not sure. See if I can find some flowers or something like that. So, oh, I didn't do this one. I did one. Okay. So, again, these are just ideas that I've been having. I have no particular journal in mind for this. So these projects that I've been doing on these days for tags or envelopes or pockets or whatever it might be, they're just all kind of going in my stash. Because I had said before, I don't have that. I make things intentionally, and quite honestly, I'm probably going to still end up going back and making things intentionally. All right, let me see. Doobity, 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 doobity. What would I like? What would I like? What would I like? I'm looking at pockets. And I'm looking at these guys. And I love this little fella. I really do. Don't know if I want him on there, though. He's kind of big. But he's big for this, too. So he may end up on my belly band. He just may. I don't know. This I think I'm going to put on something else. Okay. So let's look. I don't know. Maybe just... I'm trying to think of what I want to put behind it to make him pop just a little bit. Put this lace to the side. What do I have? What do I have? What would I like to put underneath that would just make him, okay, going back here. I've got some cheesecloth here, maybe some yellow. I don't know if I want the yellow. I have green. Ooh, I think I like the green. I think I like the green. Okay, we're gonna use the green. And we're gonna do a little cheesecloth. I've got stuff all over me, guys. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, glue that one down because I knew that was coming. All right. So I hope everybody's doing well. This is actually a Sunday for me. And I'm trying to find it. I can't unroll it. Here it is. This is actually a Sunday for me. And so this video will be up tomorrow. Okay. I want to make sure I have a big enough piece, but not so ridiculously big that I waste it. So I'll just cut here. All right. We're going to use some glue stick for that. We're going to scrunch that down. Oh, I think that's cute. It's like he's in the grass. That is awesome. Okay. This is what I do like my ooh-hoo for. Let me close this up. Honestly, I'll go back and if anything's sticking up, I'll do it later. Okay. So I do like ooh-hoo specifically for putting cheesecloth down. I do like that. Cheesecloth or ribbon or something, if you're going to kind of scrunch it up, because then usually you put something over it, so then you end up gluing, you know, with something else on there. So this is cute. I like that. Let me try to kind of bring that in, but I think that would be all right. If I want to trim, I can trim later. Now we get this guy. And do I like him on there? Do I want somebody else on here? He's a big one. I think I may put him on the bigger, these guys may go on the bigger cards. Might have to trim a little bit off the edges, but I think that will be okay. I don't know, we'll have to think about him. Oh, this card looks a little wider. That's a little bit better because I won't have to trim quite as much off. I think that'll look cute. So that's those. And then what else do I have here? I have more than I need, in all honesty. This one. And I may put another piece of paper under here and put this guy on here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, was all I had. So I have a couple extra pieces left over, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and do these and get these down and see what we can do here. So it is the middle of February and spring is right around the corner. anxiously awaiting that red haze that comes for us here, at least most of the places where I've lived here on the East Coast of the United States. A red haze comes around the end of February because the buds on the trees are starting to swell before they actually will open and show us their beautiful green leaves. And I am looking anxiously for that red haze. I will be very, very happy when I see it. So I'm excited for that. I really kind of like it, actually, just kind of dangling there. I'm going to just move these guys out of the way. And we're going to look for a word. What do we want? Do we want charming? That's cute, huh? That's cute. I think I need a little ink on them. Not much. They're kind of, you know, they already come with the border, but of course when you cut them out, they have that little bit of white. I've got a, there we go. I don't know if I have any other color. I used to have some pink. All right, let's go ahead and put this one down. But, you know, I'm liking the green, honestly. I may do them, just do them all that way. I think I have enough green to do them. The pockets anyway, if I don't want to do the other. All right, so I'll put, whoops, charming right here. We make sure that's straightish. Okay. And then I'm thinking maybe from behind, maybe just a little bit of lace. I could possibly do it from here, possibly. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I think I like it better there. All right, so let me just pull this cheesecloth down. Looks like I'm giving him a little hairdo here. And we'll just go ahead and put that right along the edge. And that'll make a cute little pocket right there. I want to get it right on the edge so I don't cross over the little bunny head too much. All right. I find it's easier for me to see if I've got it straight looking from the back. Kind of line up the pattern evenly. All right, so that should be okay. Go ahead and cut this here carefully because it is still wet. And here. Okay. Just put this to the side for a minute. And then we could push the cheesecloth back up, and that just looks darling. I think that looks quite cute. Very cute. Okay, we're gonna put that one to the side. All right, let's go ahead, and before I even get started, let me go ahead and put the lace on first. Okay. Oop. One day I'll have a steady hand. I doubt it. Okay. Just kind of put that there. I'll start from this way. Okay. And then I'm gonna flip it over. Bring it up a little bit. Because I want as much room for those little bunnies as I can get. So, okay. So we had a pretty nice day here today. Weather-wise was quite comfortable, and it's been warm, honestly. For February in the Northeast, it's been very warm. So I've been quite tickled with that, to say the least. So that's kind of fun. Happy for that. I think I can honestly, well, let me see here. So unruly. All right, we're gonna just go here, and then we'll go here. I think I must have had a kind of an uneven end on the other one. So I'm thinking, do I want to go? No, I'm just stuck on doing it to the left. So let's go ahead and do it to the left. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So I'll be watching very soon for, you know, things pushing up through the ground. Our snow is gone. There are piles. I will admit there's still some piles out there where they've been, you know, plowed up and stuff. But basically the snow is gone. And I'm happy for that. Needless to say, I'm going to put a little more glue right down here. Kind of hold that in place. So I'm really happy that that is the case. Really liking this. It really does. It looks like grass, you know, like they're nestled in a little green bush or something. All right, let me pull this back some. Okay, that's not bad. All right, let's get the glue on. So I've got a few projects in the works. As you know, as far as journals are concerned, I'm working on a tall, slim journal. I was so excited because, you know, that's been kind of the craze now for a few weeks, several weeks, and sometimes I just can't get to things, and I miss out on doing things when everybody's doing them. So I'm really, really excited that I've managed to start one and start getting one done. I'm really happy about that. So that is just tickling me. Okay, so what else do we like? Do we like Grow, Heart, Hugs, Kiss, Seek, or Shine? Grow, Heart, Shine, Kiss. I don't know. They all look so cute. I like Kiss. Let's do Kiss. Let's do Kiss. Because he's so adorable. I wish I could kiss him, this cutie little thing. I love animals. Just love animals. Anything, pretty much. Cute and fuzzy, and I'm all in. You know, I'm going to put it up a little higher, I think, than the other one I had lower. So I'll put that one up a little higher. Try to make sure I've got it straight. And grab my little wipey thing. Okay. I think they're really, really cute. I was going to say I may trim this, but I'm kind of liking pulling it up over the lace. That's cute. Okay, so we've got us a couple pockets. Now let's see what we would like to do here. I think perhaps, okay, with this one, let me move these words back. This one, I think I would use the blue, but with this one, okay. I'm going to move these things to the side. This was my lace, right? Let me cover my glues, guys, while I trim this down. We'll do these a little bit differently, since we don't want to put cheesecloth and cheesecloth, if that makes sense. So let's move that over. I'll get this cutter. We're going to trim this. Oops, I think oh no, I thought I had two papers there, but I do not. Okay. Try to get that straight. I'm going to see if I can find what I did with the extras of these. They're somewhere. They might be in this little bin I have up here. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if I can find them, though, because sometimes when I move, things don't end up where I think they ought to be. Yeah. So, but anyway, I will get this craft area figured out, hopefully soon. And just pray, guys, that they don't try to move us again. That we'll spend our last 6.5 years of active work. Okay, I said pink for these, right? At, I'll just do it this way. How wide? We'll spend it here. And I will, actually, let me cut these down. I did 2, so why not do the 3rd one, right? It makes sense. Do the small guy. I know I'm a little off screen, just bear with me for a minute. And then I will cut these. I can try using my scissors. I'm not usually very good at keeping it straight, but I can try. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and use these cute things. I think they came out cute. So I am thinking about 1 inch, maybe. Do I like 1 inch? Maybe 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches. Let's go for about 1.25 inches. I'm a little bit over. Okay, I think I just want a little more seeing it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay, that's good. 1.25 inches. We'll do 2 in pink and 1 in blue. Now, I know I only have 2 pockets, but I will have a, come on now. I will have a belly band that I can do as well. So we'll see. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but let's do the pink ones first, and then we'll come back and do the blue. So let's go ahead. We're going to get some ink on these guys. So this was fun. Like I said, I think I would use wider strips, almost like this, like maybe 1 inch wide. These were 1/2 inch. I would go minimum 3/4 of an inch. Maybe even 1 inch, I don't know. But yeah, I think the 1/2 inch this was very tedious, and I think probably doing it on a diagonal was not, didn't help me any. Let's just say that. Okay, good. I'm gonna put some glue on this. Get this one glued down. Okay, let me try to kind of eyeball it here so I don't go too far over. Look at that straight line, huh? Look at that straight line of glue. You're envious, aren't you? Bet you wish you could make straight lines of glue like that. I can't make a straight line. It's awful. Just terrible. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if I can get this where I want it. That looks fairly good. That looks fairly good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and press that down. We'll come here. Still got too much glue. That's okay. I could have glued it all the way down, but I didn't. So let's go ahead and get that off just so that I don't gum up my scissors too much. I mean, these scissors are Teflon, so it really kind of comes off, but the less I have to run my fingers over the blades of scissors, the happier I'll probably be. So just go ahead and cut that off. Okay, and then who was this one? Oh, that's the blue one. We're going to put this guy on this one, right? I think. So I'm going to put it down just a smidge lower. I'm going to say for him, I think we're going to save Seek for this little one because he's like hiding in the pot, which I think is cute. Okay. We can do, or maybe grow for this guy. I'm looking over, sorry. I'm looking over here. I'll put seek with the blue guy. Here we go. Because he's really hidden in the flowers. I'll put grow for this one because he's in a pot. And we'll do, let's do, I need a long one, either shine or heart. Heart shine, no. Let's do shine. Let's do shine. Okay, so we're gonna put that up there. Let's go ahead, glue this down. Now I know this is gonna come off the edges a little bit, so I'm gonna end up cutting something I glued inevitably, but it's okay. That is okay. Now I may go back, you know, depending on where I end up using these, and I don't know, maybe add a flower or, I don't know, you know, a little ruffle or something. I don't know. I'm not going to put any ribbon on it. I don't think I could. Again, let me hold this up so I can make sure he's straight-ish. Okay, I got my fingers full of glue there. Press that down. There we go. And I'll just go back and well, that wasn't too bad. And I'll trim these edges off. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. There and there. So today is actually the day I'm doing this, which you probably figured out is Super Bowl Sunday. I'm trying to think what I would like. Let me see. Maybe I will. So I'm hearing creaking kind of above me, which sort of tells me my husband is going up the stairs. No, not liking that. Oh, I had the pin. Now where did I put it? So either the ball game is over, which it may be, because it looks like it's like 9 o'clock. I don't know what I did with the pin, so I'm just gonna, I'll find it as soon as I stick myself with it. All right, let me go over here. Looking for, that may be cute for him. Looking for like a butterfly, because I want to do a little bit more. So we can do it here. And I need to cut more flowers. This is not the best setup I have in here, I'll tell you that. Trying to see if I see well, that's not bad. That could be pretty. I said shine for this one, right? So what if I just kind of, I may be off screen, sorry there. Yeah, I think that's cute. Let's do that. All right, so go ahead and put shine down here. Okay. Do. Okay. All right, we'll put that right there. Okay, I think that's crooked. All right, I'm gonna just move him up there. Check my time, guys. All right, that's not bad. Okay. Go ahead and put that there. Oops, need a little bit here. There we go. All right, where is my end? There it is. So go ahead and put that sort of like that. My little thing here. I think that's cute. I think we'll go ahead and, I don't know why I've got that one. It doesn't work. I've got this tiny little one. All right, I'm gonna have to, I had more. I don't know where they are either. Oh, you know what? Why don't I, do I want to do that? Sure, why not? Let's try this one with this little guy. Hardly ever use this. So let's go ahead and do that one. And lace. I mean, not lace, ribbon. Nope, need something. Oh, you know what? I have, what about, do we like that? Pink. Let's do green. This is a satin ribbon, 3/4 inch. I'm not sure how the end will go. If I'm going to end up liking this or if I'm going to have to do something else with it. But I think if I go ahead and just put it through like so. Okay. And I have over here, let me dig in here. These are those strings I was telling you about that I thought would look really cute on something. So let's go ahead, put that in here. Okay. And take the string, try to get it underneath the ribbon. I'm trying to hold the ribbon in place while I do this, which of course doesn't want to do it. So there we go. I'll make it do it. I will make it do it. Up you go, fella. There we are. All right, let me go ahead. I'm going to try to sort of do it that way and then pull it together like so. I'll tie one more little knot in it just to be kind of on the safe side here, that it doesn't come undone. And this is just me not being able to determine exactly, well, that didn't work. Not being able to exactly determine where the, what do you call it, was the string. So I'm gonna have to cut this out, save those pieces because I can use them for something else. Like, wow, that one's really long. What I'm gonna do is just put, I think, a dot, just a dot of glue to help me hold this in place. Here and here. Just hold on to that for a minute. Okay, put that to the side. And see if I can do it now without this giving me difficulty. Yeah, sometimes when I reach for things, like I was just trying to reach for that string, I've got way too much here, so let me get it out of my way. Like that. I can't always tell exactly where I am. So I reach for something and I'll reach behind it or I'll reach in front of it. I think I'm grabbing it. I think I'm in the right place, but I'm not. Ultimately, I'm just not in the right place. So that's sort of a little bit about what happens to me. Try to make this stand up a little straighter. There we go. Okay, and there. Okay, and I'm gonna try again to tie that knot. This is where you need like a third hand. Okay, that's not too bad. So there, I pulled it good. That time, we'll tie a bow. And how long do I want to leave these strings? I'm going to have to glue it in place, that's for sure. How many loops do I have? How did I end up with 3 loops? How is that even possible? All right, let's see. I don't know how I did that. I ended up with 3 loops. Can you believe that? Wow. It's been a long day. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. All right, I'm going to pull it down to where I want it. This is could be a little shorter. Twist that around a little bit, a little shorter, a little bit shorter, just a wee bit. Put a dot of glue on here so it doesn't come undone. Okay. Oh, found my pin. Put that back in that lace so I can get it off the desk here. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I'm just gonna snip and snip. Okay, I think that looks kind of cute. It's kind of a big hole for that, but it looks cute. And then it could be in a pocket like so. Oh, I think that's cute. Okay, put that one to the side. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, let's do well, I was gonna do the other pink because it was here, and then I was gonna go back and glue the other one. So let's get some glue on here. See if I can do better at not going past too much anyway. All right. Okay. So I am looking forward to the spring, guys. We had an absolutely stunning sunset here yesterday. Very excited about that. There's been a few quite gorgeous, you know, pinks and oranges and just these beautiful colors. And for me, that's just a promise, you know. Spring is on its way. And I am watching. I am on the lookout, as they say. Looking forward to that. So that's going to be... Oh, you know, I didn't ink this one. Well, I can try. Let's see. Maybe I can. If I pull it back a little bit, I should have inked it. Let me try to just go along the edge here a little. Yeah, that ain't working. Okay, let me pull it up. Pull up one side. Then I'll go to the other side and do that. Okay, I don't really want to get it on the card, you know. All right, so that's that. I just think it, I can always put more glue on it, mush it back down again. But it really does make it stand out better. Otherwise, sometimes it's not a big deal, but sometimes things really do blend in. And I think in this case, because there's so many strips of paper, it really does blend in. So you want to try to get that so that it stands out a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. I'll go ahead and trim that if I can find a small scissors again. Trim that off. Okay, and then this one was going to go on here, and we're going to have to trim his little things off here a little bit, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get him on. And I want to just kind of keep an eye on this other thing and see what I did on the other one. So bunnies are so cute. I had a little bunny once, actually. It's at work when I worked in Massachusetts. And some of the guys in our program came into me with a cardboard box and said, you know, look what we found. And it was a little bunny. And yeah, it was very cute. But he was wild, a little brown bunny. And I took him home, but I couldn't get him to eat. I'm gonna just push that over because I don't want to I don't want to cut off too much of this, just some. I couldn't get him to eat. I called, I don't know, like the park service or something, where they talked about if you had a wild animal or something. And, you know, he was okay. His eyes were clear. You know, he was moving and jumping. I couldn't get him to eat. He was obviously scared. And she said that, you know, I told her, she asked how big he was, and I said, you know, stretched out more or less, you know, normal, not bunched up or anything, that he was probably about the size of my hand. And she said, well, that would generally make him big enough that he had already left the nest. He's not, you know, without his mother. Something probably just scared him, like a truck or something, and he, you know, kind of cowered in this corner because he heard a loud noise. And I think maybe this one this way. See if I have something else in this one that I could use. Oh, this one's cute. This one's cute. All right. What do we think of that one on this? You know what? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me try to get some of this glue off my fingers. I'll tell you, this eraser really does make me happy. It really does help when things are sticking to me. It really does help get some of that glue off so it's not a bother to me. I think this one is cute. I think it's too much for that, but I think it's cute for this. So I know it covers part of the pot, but that he's in, but that's okay. I think it's cute like that. All right, we'll do that. All right, let's put the grow down first. And yeah, so you know, she told me that the best thing for him was to let him go and see if I could find a quiet place, you know, a safe place where he could go. So I went to the store and I bought all this stuff, you know, that he would have, like a little, like bedding and a place to be, because he didn't have a home. And I brought him to a very large, beautiful cemetery down the street because it was big, and I could keep him, I could get him into the middle, you know, into the middle of it, find a nice bush or tree, you know, where I could put him under. And so he'd be safe. Oh, for goodness sakes, the more I press on this, the more I move it. Where he would be safe and not near the street or anything like that, you know, too close to the road or something where if he got startled, he would, you know. So I go to the store, I buy all this stuff, this kind of straw bedding, and I got some water and some pellets and, you know, things like that so that he'd have something, because this wasn't his home where he had been. That was kind of like on the other side of town, wherever that was, you know, in relation to where I worked, because that's where they found him, outside our doors there at our center. And now we were several miles away from where that would have been. So I thought, okay, I'll just, you know, I'll get him some stuff and we'll put it down. I'll put it down, make a nice little bed for him, give him some food, get him a place where he can kind of hunker down and be hidden. So I found a nice place. I got it all set up for him. I go to the car, I bring out the box, I put him down into the nice little bedding. He sniffed at the bedding, he sniffed at the food, and he took off. I mean, really took off. I mean, he was out of my sight in a heartbeat, running deeper into the park, you know, the cemetery rather, than towards the road. But I was like, well, I don't know, somebody will be happy laying here in this nice stuff and eating this food, but apparently it won't be him. So yeah, so it was kind of neat. I think I'm going to go with the other punch on this one. Let's see. All right, let me see this one, because for some reason that other one, I've got another one here. That other one does not want to punch, and I don't know why. So let's try this one. Okay, let's try this one. All right, am I in the middle-ish? That one worked. All right, so you know what? As nice as you are, my darling, you're gonna have to go because for some reason you don't work. So I'm not gonna hang on to stuff that doesn't work. All right, now that's cute, right? That's cute. Do I want pink on this one? Do I want a different shade of green? Do I want a different kind of pink? Let's look at some crinkle. Let's look at some crinkle. I'm looking for something that might be a little brighter because of these roses. Nope, don't like it. All right, something a little paler. Nope, I think we're gonna go paler still. Okay, let's look at this one. No. I do have a blue in here. I'm going to leave this one down. Let me go here. Hang on one second. And let's see what we have in this one. Do I have a pink? In here. All the pinks I have, you think I'd have something. There's blue in here as well. What about this one? This is just a small 1 yard piece. Sorry for the noise. I like that one. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's get this one cut open here. If I can, because it's pretty tight. There we are. I've covered up my garbage can with one of these bins. Okay. And I'll do the same thing. I'll tie it, I think, with the string, or maybe I'll do a bow on this one. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do the normal. A little bit different normal kind of thing. All right, so that one goes this way and then this way. Okay, and then just up like that. I think we'll trim that a little shorter. And never fear, because these go into my little ribbon bin, because who knows where they may go. And that one is cute like that, and that's got its pocket right there. Very cute. All right, now we're going to go for the blue one, and let me see what my time is here. I'm going to do this real quick. It's going to take me just slightly over the hour, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let me try to just trim the one side of this, and it's good. And I can trim the top and the bottom as I need. We were going to go 1 1/4, right, for this. Okay, that's good. I'll just trim one end right here. The other end I'm going to trim anyway when I get to the bottom. So that is that. We'll put this over that way and put this down here. And then let's get this guy. And I'm thinking, do I want this cute little butterfly like on his nose, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Move that over. Let's get a crackin' here. Let's get a crackin'. Okay. All right. We'll get this one glued down. I filled up my glue bottle, guys. That was pretty exciting. It drives me crazy. When it gets about halfway down, I can't seem to manage to like squeeze hard enough to get it out. It's such a struggle. So when it gets about halfway, I try to refill it. I've been going through glue like crazy lately. Just crazy. All right, put that there. There is a little blue in these. Oh, I'm not sure that this was the card that had it. But it will work. It will work. Over a little bit more. There we go. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'm making a mess here. For my next project, I'm going to have to clean this desk up because I've got stuff all over again. Trying to find the right scissors. Okay, and then what? We do have a big blue butterfly. I think this one's nicer than the other one. Maybe we'll do a blue butterfly for him, like this. All right, let's put oh, you know what? Let's just put him down first, because I think a little bit of his edge has to be trimmed. Not much, but a little bit. So I'm almost done. Just a little long tonight. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So I'm hoping my husband had gone up a little bit earlier when I heard the creaking of the stairs above me. So last night, before I went into bed, went to use the facilities, as most of us do, especially when you're getting a little older. And the toilet handle wouldn't work. So I took the lid off the back and I see that it had broken, it had snapped. And I was like, oh, wonderful. So I had to stick my arm down in the water and fish it out just so that I could, you know, flush the toilet. And then I'm kind of saying these little prayers like, oh, geez, Lord, don't let me have to go to the bathroom during the night, because I don't want to have to do this again. So yeah, so we stopped today on our way home from church, and he picked up what he needed to replace it, to fix it, but I don't know. You know what? I don't really like the blue one. Isn't that funny? I don't know if he did that yet. I'm hoping he did, because if he went off to bed, you know, I'm just going to have to wake him up and tell him, oh, no, I don't like the yellow one. I mean, I like the yellow one, but I think we're going to have to go with the pink. We're going to have to go with the pink, and I'm not sure which way I'm going to put it on, but I had one over here, actually, already out, but that's all right. That is all right. Let's get this guy down right there. A little too much glue, it's sloshing around. Okay, of course, everything's sticking to my fingers. Let's try to make sure he's kind of straight. Where is my sponge? Gotta do, no, you know what? I hear them. I hear them. They're still in the family room up here, up a little bit from the basement where I am. I've got a few levels in this house. It's a very unusual house. Nice house, but an unusual house nonetheless. So I think just the butterfly is fine. So put him on there. Let's get the, I'll go back and glue that down later. Let's go ahead, and I'll glue these guys down later. Actually, that's kind of bothering me. So let's get him down and get him down. I don't think that's where I was holding it, but for some reason. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little hole right there. I think that will be working. And we were going to look at blue now, right? We were going to look at, whoops. I just tossed one on the floor. No, too intense. This one's too light. That one's too dark. That one's the one. Okay. See if I can find, can I ever find an end? No, I've always got to unroll it. Okay. This one, I think, cut it a little bit longer, and I'm going to see if I can tie a bow on this one. Something a little bit different on this guy. We'll bring it down to about there. And then let's see about tying a bow. Okay. Oh, that's cute. He doesn't have a pocket, but that's cute. Okay, let me move this stuff out of the way so we can see what we've done, and I can say goodnight to you all. So this is what we have. We have a couple of pockets and a few cute little tags, and we are good. So that's it, guys. So my goodness, it was like I was on speed dial here or something. I don't know, just crazy. But anyway, this is our spring bunny tags and pockets. I think they're adorable. Now it's inspiring me to do something. But anyway, so that's it for tonight for our Let's Make It Monday. So until the next time, guys, be happy, be blessed, be safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.